What's up guys, Brenden from GameShell here, coming at you with a new segment called What's New in Blue. What we're going to be doing is running down the week's releases for Blu Ray, this week being June 16th, 2015. The big release this week is going to be Neil Blomkamp's third film, which is Chappy, an action sci-fi film starring an artificial intelligence that kind of gets brought in by these two criminals played by Antwoord. The movie wasn't fantastic. It wasn't his best film. It did have an odd charm to it that I fell in love with in the middle of watching it, partially due to the fact that Antwoord playing themselves basically had such an odd addition to the movie, something I never would have expected. Along with Antwoord, we've also got Sharlto Copley playing Chappy, who was in Blomkamp's two other films. He's a good friend of the director, and he'll probably be in future releases of Blomkamp. And the big star in the movie was Hugh Jackman playing the title's villain. As well as the regular release that you can pick up at any store, Best Buy will have some exclusive artwork, and you can also get a steelbook that will only be available at Target. That's going to run you about the same price as a normal release, but it will have the more sturdy steel book, and it'll have some artwork that you will not see in any other release in any store. As well as the standard Chappy releases, with just Chappy, there's also going to be Blomkamp Cube, which will have all three of the filmmakers' movies. So that'll include District 9, Elysium, and Chappy. And they will come in kind of like a bookcase, and you will also have a digibook that will have pictures of the movies. It may have some behind-the-scenes clips, and it will also have some little tidbits of how the films were made and just little facts about the film and the plots. Some other new releases this week include Liam Neeson's Run All Night, Vince Vaughn's Unfinished Business, Mark Duplass's The Lazarus Effect, and also Season 3 of The Newsroom. Also coming out this week, we have two new Studio Ghibli releases provided by Disney, The Cat Returns and Spirited Away. We also have a few additions to the Criterion Collection, which is going to be My Dinner with Andre and A Master Builder. Both of those will be included in the Andre Gregory and Wallace Shawn collection, which will also have the third movie, Vanya on 42nd Street. Alright, given that it's our first episode, I thought I would do kind of a quick pick of my favorite releases of the last couple months. First one's going to be Keanu Reeves in John Wick. He had kind of a slump lately, I'd say maybe from the early 2000s on to now, but this was definitely his comeback. It's going to start a renaissance in his career, and the movie was fantastic. Our second pick is going to be The Kingsmen Secret Service. It's an action spy thriller based on a comic book called The Secret Service. If you did not catch this in theaters, I highly recommend picking it up on Blu Ray. If you're into action movies, if you're into spy movies, even if you're into stuff like James Bond, it's not right on par with it, but it is up there and you'll definitely enjoy it. Third release is going to be The Voices with Ryan Reynolds. This was kind of a smaller independent release. It's a horror movie with Ryan Reynolds and a couple other. Anna Kendrick will be one recognizable name in there. He plays kind of someone who hears his cat and dog talking to him, and they convince him to become a serial killer. It's definitely an interesting plot. Our fourth newer release is going to be a movie called Spring. This is also a small film, and you can actually only buy it on Blu Ray at Best Buy. You can't get it anywhere else in physical edition. You might be able to get a DVD on Amazon, but I'm not sure. Basically, people have been saying this is a movie that is fused between a love story and a Lovecraftian story, and it's definitely accurate. The monster-ish kind of Lovecraftian mystery aspect of it to it was done fantastic, and the romance is not bad. And lastly, given that Jurassic World just came out, I figured I would throw the Jurassic Park collection in, which will have a slot for Jurassic World when it comes out. But it will come in this nice book. It's going to have all of the releases for Jurassic Park in here. You're going to get Jurassic Park in 3D, and then Jurassic Parks 2 and 3. Alright guys, this is going to wrap it up for our first episode of What's New in Blue. Leave a comment in the section down below on what you think about this releases, and if you think I missed any that might have been worth noting. Don't forget to subscribe to GameShell and also leave a like on this video.